Hey guys, today we're going to be doing something a little different. As you can see, we're not out in the woods or outdoors like most of my other videos, but today we're going to do a little bit of some smoking on the Traeger Pro 575. Typically we have the Traeger up on the back patio, but we got it in the toy shed here. It's in for its winter storage, so we open up the doors. We're going to be doing some cooking here. We're going to be throwing 2 racks of ribs on. I do have the Traeger rib rack that I got, but since we're only going to be doing 2 racks today, just going to throw it on the grate like normal, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing fired up and get the meat on the grill and start smoking. So today we're going to be smoking using the Traeger brand, the Reserve Blend wood pellets. This is a blend, as you can see, of oak, cherry, and apple. It's good for just about any type of meat or vegetable, anything that you would want to do. I've used this one quite a bit. I've used a couple of their other different blends, their signature as well as the apple and hickory. But this one I feel like is one of the best ones all around, so this is what we're going to be using today. Alright, so we got our 2 racks of baby back ribs here, and we're going to be doing 2 different flavors. The first one we're going to do a dry rub, the Kansas City Championship Barbecue Rub, and the other one we're going to do a Memphis Original Sticky Fingers Barbecue Sauce. We're going to go ahead and get these prepped while the Traeger is heating up, coming up to temperature. We set it to 180 for our first stage of smoking here, and while that's firing up and, like I said, getting the temperature, the first thing I always do, usually they recommend that most people do it, but what I'm going to do is take off the back membrane that is on the back side of the ribs here, and what I found to use best is just a regular knife to get under there and peel it off. That way you don't have that chewy texture once you're done with it. Alright, so like I said earlier, we're going to be doing 2 different flavoring here. We're going to do one with the traditional barbecue sauce, and the other one we're going to do in a dry rub. So we'll go ahead, get these coated up with those, and get them ready for the grill here. Remy knows what's going on out here. Remy likes the way things smell. But as you can see, the grill is up. We're 178 out of 180, so we're preheated, ready to go. We got good smoke coming out, and we're gonna get these ribs thrown on here and get going. Some stuff going on the Traeger. The one nice thing that I do like about the Wi-Fi enabled Traegers, such as the Pro 575 that I have, is we can do things like this. We can come out, we can check our trail cameras, and at the same time, we can keep an eye on what we got going on in the smoker. Alright, so our timer went off. The first 3 hours of smoke to the ribs is done. So the next thing we'll do is we'll pull these out, get them wrapped up in some foil with some apple juice, throw them back in for a couple more hours to finish them off. Alright, so we just pulled the ribs out. They were in for another 2 hours with the foil and the apple juice. And now we're going to put a little more rub on, put a little more of the barbecue sauce on, and then we'll put them back in the smoker for another 30 to 60 minutes. Just enough for the sauce to tighten up and just to get them finished up there, and they will be ready to go. So we ran out of a little bit of daylight here, so we're going to be doing this with the headlamp on. Sprinkled a little bit more of the dry rub on back there. So now we just got to put some barbecue sauce on and close up the lid and let it finish up. Alright, so it's been our 30 minutes or so. We've had our sauce and a little bit extra rub on there. So they are finished up now. We're going to open up and pull these out and get them into aluminum trays, and we'll let them set for a little bit, and then we'll go from there. Alright, there's the finished product. We're going to go ahead, get these cut, get them in our aluminum tray, and we'll be ready to go. Thanks for watching.